Hi, I'm Aaron. This is the Wealthbringer mid-October stock and crypto update. Remember, all investment risk is the investor's risk alone. The ideas I talk about here are not investment advice. Anything can go down in value at any time. In stocks, I think Lowe's is a great company. They profited during COVID because people were renovating their houses. At $2.20 a share, it's a quality stock with plenty of room to run. And still a lot cheaper than its competitor Home Depot at $3.50, which is also a great stock. The div is robust at $3.20, and so that's a nice perk. That means that Wall Street will hold it and keep it solid, and it will pay you passive income in dividends. Don't get caught in the mentality that you should buy cheap shares. Expensive stocks are up because the company is good and will continue to rise unless that company screws up, in which case we will know about it. Financials check out here. 71, 72, 89 billion in revenue. That is the acid test. Great stock. Now, I'm still loving these AMD covered calls. We have November 5th expiration covered calls on AMD. 117 strike price, just out of the money, is looking great. You're looking at around $440 a unit or $440 a contract. That's a fantastic premium. I'd stay right around the money, maybe a little out to catch a possible rise of the stock. AMD has been running up recently towards earnings, so the premiums are strong. Look, if you get called out when the stock runs up, you just jump back in and write another one. It's a strategy, right? Stay in the discipline. You can also check out my AMD profile video, which discusses an overview of the concept of covered calls. Earnings date is October 26th, so just beware that will cause sudden price fluctuations in the stock, usually down and then back up. If you're already in, you can keep writing, but if you haven't bought yet, just wait until earnings pass to see what's reported. Chewy covered calls are looking sweet with a November 5 strike at $66, just a bit out of the money, giving a $233 payout on the sell to open contract. This is free money, guys. It's sitting on the table. Just go take it. You can get into this trade with just 100 shares of Chewy and start collecting that passive income. If you're more bullish, go another strike out and collect more capital gains if the stock gets called out. Now, Chewy has strong revenues and is undervalued at the moment. Now, I'm sorry, I promised a video on covered calls, and I'll get to it soon. I'm just so busy these days with all the crypto insanity. Now, remember, if you have any questions, put them in the comments. Any videos you want me to do tutorials on, put them in the comments. And yes, on to the crazy moon world of crypto. I think we're in this big bull run here. If you're in Bitcoin, it's got some steam to it, but a crash or correction is bound to happen at some point. Maybe it tops out at 100K this time around in a few months. That's what all the mooners are saying. So what's looking like the equation is that once Bitcoin runs its bull run, people will rotate into the altcoins on the main list. So I'm looking at moves into Solana, AVAX, Luna for those nutty 10x gains. That's probably what the whales and the savvy coin people will be up to. Of course, Ethereum will be in the crossfire of all this lunacy, so it will probably 2x and then dump some. At that point, it might be good to grab some randomly awesome NFTs, because if ETH is cheaper, NFTs are cheaper because they're priced in ETH. And as NFTs are getting sucked out a bit now in favor of Big Daddy-O Bitcoin, once the comeuppance happens, they'll shoot back into the sky. So that's like an overview of what might play out in the next months. Be prepared to rotate out of your Bitcoin into the alts and then find NFT gems. And NFTs are bargains now too if you have the liquidity. There's a really cool new NFT project which is relatively affordable. It's the Jungle Freaks by George Trosley. He's a veteran artist with over 30 years experience, much of it in the girly magazine Hustler, but these are relatively family-friendly, cool gorilla characters with a degenerate look, and they seem to have the artistry and attention for becoming a blue chip NFT. All 10,000 were personally hand-drawn by him, so this is quite a major accomplishment. Basically, in the art project NFTs, what we are looking for is quality and distinction, and I think both of these elements are here. These could appreciate hard. You can still grab one for a mere ETH, which is a bargain at under $4,000 USD. Steam has banned NFTs in their games, basically acting like curmudgeonly old man bankers fearful of the new economy. Steam now specifically disallows programs built on blockchain technology that issue or allow exchange of cryptocurrencies or NFTs. Originally, Epic was doing the same, but their CEO, Tim Sweeney, has repositioned his statement saying, Epic will welcome games that make use of blockchain tech provided they follow relevant laws, disclose their terms, and are age-rated by an appropriate group. What this means is that the indie crypto gaming world will create the biggest innovations in this realm all on their own. That's good for crypto gaming tokens and gains. The Sidus Heroes project is gaining steam. Ouch, bad pun. The demo release is in about a week, and there's a lot of high-level enthusiasm within their still relatively small cult following, which might be set to explode into millions of rabid fans should the project live up to expectations. CEO Dan Kamenko was explaining on Twitter yesterday during an Ask Me Anything all the exciting functionality of the NFTs within the future gameplay. The ability to tame wild animals and sell them, the prestige of having an OG hero from the first series within the game environment that could skyrocket in value, the ability to stake for income, and all sorts of other fun, profitable, and nerdy cool stuff. You can check out their NFTs on the OpenSea, and the floor is still super affordable for even beginner investors. Moving towards the holiday season, there's going to be parallel bull runs with stocks and crypto, so just be sure to get your meditating in between all the hype. I find that 15 minutes a day of deep breathing with my eyes closed keeps my head out of the moon, so to speak. These next months are very important with your money dollars and your Bitcoin tokens, particularly in the world of crypto. This is a new level of mainstream adoption beginning here with the Bitcoin Futures ETF, which will start trading Tuesday on the NYSE. Coinbase had over 1 million people on their waiting list for their NFTs. So you can see how this is accelerating here. If you get in on this crypto bull run and you sell before the next deflation period, be very proactive, keep your eyes open and on the market moves, and you could really stack your MetaMask wallets. Or you could just play it safe and stable and stay with solid stocks, write those covered calls, and sleep soundly at night and relax during the day. But then, don't you want your CyberKong Rolex NFT? Just remember, at the other end of this in 2022, there will be new crypto games, play-to-earn games, and play-and-earn games, which imply a higher quality of gameplay, which will all be releasing to create massive mainstream adoption platforms. If you figure out what's ahead of the curve, coming down the pipe, and you have liquidity on the side to invest next year, you can get into these games early and really profit hard during the next cycle. I'll do a video soon on the best possibilities of new games and ones that are set to launch in the coming months. Sidus, Phantom Galaxies, Big Time, and so on. Remember, if there's anything you don't understand in these updates, please leave a question in the comments below. This channel is for people bringing wealth into their lives at all levels of experience. If there are any terms or any lingo you don't understand, please ask for clarification in the comments. And there are no stupid questions, except maybe, is your turtle made out of coconuts? That is a stupid question. Of course my turtle is made out of coconuts. What else can turtles be made out of? This is not an elitist report. Sometimes I use lingo you may not understand. Please ask for clarification. This is meant to help you gain your wealth. This has been the Wealthbringer Stock and Crypto Update for mid-October 2021. Wealth is a game. Get to level 10. Have a rich day.
I'm a sunny day, rainy day, blue sky, super toy. I can be anything you see, lay me back, I'm a three-way lazy boy, reclining in the